People involved in trying to manage their health and well-being concerns are generally faced with a unique base of complications. Many of the issues that surround this particular effort are based on simply being able to keep life under control at all times while still managing to ingest the proper nutrition and deal with stress. Anyone focused on this particular need should know the most common suggestions for people trying to eat right as part of balancing their lives. Consumers focused on attempting to eat right and feel right are part of a growing percentage of the general population. Most of the concerns that people have in this particular goal setting effort is the ability to lose weight and actually increase confidence levels along the way, which can be quite powerful in overall wellness efforts. Attempting to manage this process accordingly is much more difficult than many people realize. Anyone focused on their nutritional efforts in order to lose weight is faced with plenty of tips and helpful suggestions. Each person is unique in regard to what they actually require or are trying to accomplish, which is generally what creates the complication often surrounding this process. Keeping several tips in mind is usually quite helpful in guiding people through their goals. One of the most preliminary focuses that people should hone in on is making sure they understand their current weight and future goals. The starting point that one is dealing with directly impacts all dietary and exercise decisions made on a regular basis and must be carefully considered. Knowing what weight is optimum for sustained health and well-being is also essential and should be fully understood. Another consideration in this process is making sure everyone is informed of the decision to lose weight and focus on dietary decisions. Informing everyone is pertinent in being able to ensure that motivation is established along with being able to ensure that decisions are able to be supported on a daily basis in regard to meals and specific foods. Consumers involved with this goal usually discover that support is crucial for success. The actual foods that are eaten on a regular basis should receive careful consideration. Nutritional values are typically focused on fat and sugar content, along with calorie values, to ensure that weight loss efforts are kept as successful as possible. Most food groups have dietary alternatives that are able to be eaten as part of a healthy and balanced diet. Portion control is another essential factor that should be carefully weighted in this process. The amount of food eaten at one time directly corresponds to the ability of the body to use the nutrients and calories where needed, as opposed to storing most of it for future energy in the form of fat content. Eating smaller meals and foods that help people stay full longer is quite helpful in this phase of the process. Anyone attempting to eat right should also try and work in splurge and treat days. Treating oneself is actually an integral part of success, as people find that it helps keep them motivated and striving toward their goals. Planning a specific meal each week is often all that is required in this effort.